It's the end of the day with Ray, my friends. Well, everybody's been doing this all over the world. We're working from home. I hope y'all are wearing a shirt if you're on Zoom. Pants could still be optional, but make sure you dress appropriately to get in front of that computer. My friends, it's the end of the day, it's the end of the week, and it's the end of an era for my friends in the imaging channel. The way we used to do things is over with. It's never going back. We're not putting a genie back in the bottle. All those services that we were doing that were dependent on a device, well, guess what? They're useless when you're not in front of the device. All those apps that we put on copy machines, well, guess what? They're useless if you're not in front of the machine. The world in the SMB space has never been more excited to digitize themselves, and I strongly suggest that my friends in the imaging channel focus on digitizing their business. Take this time and focus on that, and focus on it hard. Don't have your reps looking in CRMs for when leases are going to expire, so when this is over you can go upgrade customers the same way you always did it, because you're not going to be able to do that because they're going to ask different questions. Have your reps look in the CRM for the overspec'd and oversold equipment. Where can you take money and help a customer use that money for other products and services? As I say, sell them an A4, use the money to sell them more. And the more is going to be technology services. You're going to help your customers digitize themselves. And even if that costs you over on your A3 and over on your print devices. Because if you focus on helping them digitize, you'll still get their print money. And we have to realize that the volume's going to drop. The volume's going to drop drastically, but it's also going to shift. And when the volume shifts to the home offices all across the country, hopefully we're prepared to play in that arena. And I know a lot of us are trying to get there right now, but you can't plan for where you're at. You just showed up unprepared. But you can damn sure plan and prepare for where you're going. And where we're going in the imaging channel is nowhere where we left. And all this talk about the chair-based billing and managed print services and all that talk track's got to change, because the customers aren't going to care. They're not going to want to hear about it. What they're going to want to hear about is, how can you help me digitize myself so when this happens again, I'm more prepared, I understand technology better, and I have someone that has my back. Because right now, a lot of your customers are scrambling to do this. And it's shamefully we can't help them because we're unprepared. So let's take this time to digitize our own organizations, and let's take this time to understand how we're going to help our customers through this and digitize them along the way. And we got to be unselfish in how we do that. Because if we continue to think it's going to be about loading up copy machines with excessive dollars that we're going to finance and buyouts and all the crazy lunacy that we've been doing, we're not going to do that anymore. Those days are gone because customers are going to ask different questions. And we should prevent that from even asking those questions by providing them the answers before they even ask them. That's what you call delivering above expectations. And it's time for our channel to get focused on customer centricities. And all you leaders that keep telling everybody it's going to be the same and everything's going to be okay and no matter what happens we're going to pay everybody while they're gone, and all these crazy promises that you cannot make, stop making them. And if you sent out letters that said business as usual, retract the letter, then write another letter and tell everybody how delusional that was and you made a mistake. Folks, this is a new era. It is a new era for the channel. Not only our channel, but a whole lot of businesses are realizing that they're going into new areas. They're going into new territory. And those that plan and prepare to go into that new territory will succeed. Those that believe they're going to do everything the way they always did it are going to fail miserably. And there will be casualties as we go through these new territories. We know that. The world knows that. The government's putting things in place to help with that. And don't be that small leader, regardless of what industry you're in, that has 2 or 3 employees that's going to do a video and tell everybody how you're going to pay all your employees out of your checking account while they're gone. That's just not reality. That's not reality, and you're trying to make yourself look like you're better than every other business out there, and that's just not reality. Stop doing it. The bottom line is, this is a crisis. It's a crisis that we haven't seen in this world for 100 years. And it will be one of those things talked about forever, for generations. But if we plan and prepare, if we take that fear and use it for good, we'll get through this. If we hide under our pillow and we believe that when we wake up in the morning everything will be the way it was, well, we're going to fail. So let's plan and prepare for where we're going, and together we'll get there. And when we get there, it will be a much better world. I'll end my time with this: status quo's the killer of all that'll be invented. Don't get stuck in status quo. See y'all later.